Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Yes, sir. Ash Wednesday, people. If you celebrate Lent, sacrifice something. Uh, I haven't decided yet. So, I don't know. Beautiful Wednesday. I'm sunburned. I'm all partied out. Ready to get back to business. Wednesday, February 22nd. Feels like this month is flying by. March is around the corner, baby. I can't wait. I've been talking about it. What feels like forever, even though it really is a week away. Geeked up, ready to go. I got a beautiful show for you guys today. I'm going to recap Super Tuesday in college basketball. Had a. I just realized I didn't write my bets down yesterday. So I wrote down today's bets on yesterday. You don't say. Got some golf bets here to get to you. I took 4 golfers today. Kind of a weird tournament at the Honda Open. My guy, Sung Jae is the favorite. And yes, I favorited him by betting him. Also going to talk some baseball, man. I got 3 topics in baseball I want to go over. I'll go over as much as time allows. And then I got my picks for tonight. I only got 1 bet in on college basketball tonight. However, I got 4 other games that I want to look at, I want to watch, that I might talk myself into betting. At the moment, though, I only have 1 bet placed. You're listening to Captain by a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dives. Going live on this amazing Wednesday. Getting to my bet slip here. Check out these golf bets. I guess I'm gonna start with the longest shot and then work my way down. I got a ticket on Thomas Dietrich. That's Thomas Dietrich. I got him at plus 3,300. So I'm excited about that. Thomas Dietrich plus 3,300 in the Honda Classic 2023. It's funny because there's a lot of Asian names on the list, and then there's this one guy, so I had to bet it because there's a lot of Asians. The only reason I bet this is because his first name's Billy. That boy Billy. From Las Vegas to my city and back, try and get my Billies back. This really ain't cap, this really than rap. I'm Cito with the map. Where he at? Where he at? Y'all don't know nothing about that TR. The boy Billy Horschel. Billy Horschel. Plus 2,200. So that's Thomas Dietrich, Billy Horschel. Billy Horschel's plus 2,200. Now I have another cat plus 2,500. This is my man Min Woo Lee. I couldn't find a Siwoo Kim, so I went with Min Woo Lee. Min Woo Lee plus 2,500 plus. I got to say Min Woo Lee about 5 times. So it's a win-win. Even if I lose, it is a winner. I already told you the other bet. I'm going with the favorite Sung Jae Un. I've bet him 4 or 5 weeks now. He's the favorite. I don't like betting favorites, so I almost stayed off of him. But how could I stay off of my man? Sung Jae Un plus 650. Had to put a little extra on it to make it worth it. So I guess that doesn't make it worth it. But I think it's worth it. Y'all see my sunburn line? I had the glasses on all day. Whoo-wee! Man, don't even get me started on Mardi Gras, bro. The day was good from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then the rest of the day just. And then my brother was trying to save it at 9 o'clock, but I was already done. I was like, bro, I'm taking you home, and I'm going home. Even though that Five Guys burger almost saved the day, I was ready to go back at it like a crack addict. So those are the 4 golf bets I got, man. I got Thomas Dietrich, Billy Herschel, Sung Jae Un, and Min Woo Lee in the Honda Classic 2023. Pretty excited about it, man. Excited to watch Sung Jae Un and see how he plays as a favorite. And since there's no Jon Rahm to steal anybody's thunder, that guy's pretty good, huh? Jon Rahm. He's won a lot over the last really like year and a half. Jon Rahm has become a powerhouse name. I was thinking about it the other day because I was a little too young to see Tigers run really like. I mean, I was a kid, so I saw him on all the commercials. I heard his name everywhere. I saw how Tiger Woods implemented pop culture by becoming a kid wonder, winning so many titles, so many masters, whatever he did. Honestly, I'd have to look it up to know. I wasn't around to watch it, man. All the greats before them, I wasn't around to watch it. But watching Jon Rahm the last 18 months, it really feels like, wow. I'm going to be talking about this man for the rest of my life. Jon Rahm. You're listening to Captain by a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dives, going live. Jump into some baseball talk. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by scrolling through hockey bets. Whew. Win, lose, or draw. Minus 335. The books really got ahead of that trend, huh? Thinking about taking this Flames Coyotes over 6. That was the Dallas Stars first period money line, by the way. That was minus 335. That I used to get like minus 118 at the worst. Plus 105. I don't know. I love this over on the Coyotes Flame. I love any Coyotes over. Not that it's guaranteed. Ooh, I really do got a sunburn. I just scratched my neck. That thing hurt, boy. Boy. Things you do for love. Nah, I'm playing. 5-11. I mean, they hit this number 3 of the last 5 games. Calgary's hit this number in all 5 of the last 5 games. So 10 games, you got the over hitting in 8 of them for both of these teams. I might have to do it. I said I might have to do it. Take the Coyotes. Flames over 6. Sorry, this might be the worst show I ever put out. I don't know. I'm over here placing golf bets live on the fly. Let me get back to what I want to talk about, people. I just wasted 3 minutes of your life with no bets or entertainment or information. So, what the heck am I here for if not one of those 3 things? 2 days from now, literally, about 54 hours, 53 hours, if you had a time difference, you got to carry the 4. Friday, baby. Major League Baseball spring training kicks off. I don't bet spring training. I don't know how people do that. You got to be a cool cat. But I am geeked up, eager. Usually, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to say this before I get into this. I didn't think I was going to ever say this on this show. But these MLB rule changes really got me not giving a hot ham about this Major League Baseball season coming up. I'll probably only touch on this once and then just try to suck it up and not say anything about it because I don't want to take away from the season. I think if you look at the last 4 or 5 seasons, this season is set up to be a spectacular one. So many storylines to follow going into this season. So many what ifs, so many wonders. A lot of movement, honestly, this offseason in trades and players and teams that was right there, close. Can that trade push them over the edge? And teams that couldn't get pushed over the edge are now giving up and falling, trading everybody. Let's just start this thing over. You got teams like the Phillies, who I'll probably talk about, if not Friday, Monday. Phillies, man, getting Trey Turner, like, huge. That's huge. You're literally getting one of the top 5 baseball players, in my opinion, on a team that just went to the World Series and came up just a wee bit short. Now, obviously, Phillies need pitching more than they need hitting. Their hitting was all right. Their pitching fell apart in the World Series. But having Trey Turner will, I mean, how can it not, right? But I didn't want to talk about that till next week, but I just did talk about it. But usually in December, man, believe it or not, I'm on baseball mode already. As much as I love college hoops and I love March Madness, it's too short of a season for me to really, I don't know what the word is. But in December, I start looking like, all right, let me start watching some MLB Network. Let me start doing this. But I haven't watched one lick of any of it. I'm kind of disappointed in the base size change. Not in the fact that the base size is larger, but in the fact that the common sense of the human didn't think to put the bases in the same distance. Still have bigger bags and have the bag the same distance from home, the same distance from second. Just give that runner a little more, a few inches on the outside in the back to tap that thing. But no, we we've it'll still be some bang bang plays, but the bang bang plays are now safe. I just feel like it's gonna be 7 to 11 base hits inning, and the game's gonna take forever, and we're gonna be bored out of our mind watching 12-7 game in the sixth inning that's been going on for 3 hours. Cause like they want to speed the game up, so they put this pitch clock on it, which is also ignorant. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm not looking forward to watching baseball this year at all, and I love watching baseball. America's pastime, my favorite pastime. I spent. I'm boycotting this year though. I will say that there's only one way I can let them hear me. Um, my show's not big enough to get a platform to where anybody actually hears this big. But they're not getting my $188 and whatever cents, or whatever it is, $193, whatever it is. They're not getting it this year for MLB.TV. I just have to keep up some other way. I'm not paying to watch this, man. Now I'm not paying to watch pitchers be rushed, hitters just get base hits back to back to back to back to back, and by the third inning the game's 7-4, and it's been going on for an hour and a half already. Like I'm just not into that. I want the game to last long because of pitchers duels, because it's 1-1 in bottom of the 11th. I don't want to see a whole bunch of home runs. All these ballparks, we're bringing the fence in. We're lowering the fence. We're bringing it in. We're lowering it. Shout out to the Orioles, the only team in the last couple of years that's pushed the fence back. But yeah, I don't know, man. I could rant all day about how disappointed I am in the Major League Baseball changes that occurred going into this season. But it still is my favorite sport to bet. Still is my second favorite sport to watch. So I'm sure I'll get over it, right? But no, I think it's official. I'm an old man. Now every sport, baseball was the one last sport that I was like, the players, yes, they change it. They getting a little cocky, you know what I'm saying? They doing the little flips and flaps and talking trash. I didn't mind that, man. I'm from a basketball background, so I don't mind talking some trash. Uh, and I don't know. I just don't like the rule changes, man. It was the one sport besides the players getting cocky that didn't really change. Football had already like kind of, it's cool. I can enjoy it, but looking forward to it, no longer. NBA basketball. This is about the time of year where I start even thinking about watching it. I watch a lot of Knicks games throughout the year, regardless. But to actually start following and watching, it just kind of gets boring to me. The NBA. It's been the same players doing the same moves, the same. Rookies don't even come in the game no more. And like, I don't know. I guess Ja Morant came, made a splash, which was exciting, intriguing, if you will. But I mean, I've been watching James Harden, Steph Curry, and LeBron James and Dame Lillard do what they do for a long time, and that's beautiful and exciting as it is. And that's part of the beauty of it is the longevity of it. I get it. They're good. I love the college. Every year you get to see different players shine. I love seeing kids that you know is not gonna make it to the league because they 5'5", drop 30 on somebody's head and get to do their thing on ESPN on a national stage. Have some tape, man, just to show they Grandkids like, yeah, I wasn't LeBron, but I was something. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about the dirty South. Two of the best teams in the Major League Baseball. In my opinion, the two best teams. I hate to even say it, fan wise, but the two best teams on paper, the two best teams the last 3 4 years on the field are the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. They met last year, not last year, but 2 years ago, 2021. They met in the World Series, and it was a amazing series. Atlanta came out with the victory. However, the question I had is who's gonna run the dirty South, Houston or Atlanta? Um, on paper, you can say Atlanta took a step left. I'm not gonna say back. Um, I'm pretty sure they lost their shortstop, but I could be wrong. I think they did, but I think they're not really worried about it. I mean, you see all the young talent that they have. Yeah, he's with the Cubs. Dansby, that boy Dansby. Um, but I think they're just gonna move Visham Braun, that young buck that came up. I mean, that guy was, ooh, he was him and Michael Harris Jr. Electric, electric young players. However, the move for Jose Abreu, man, he's 2020 MVP. He's a 30 and 100 guy every single season. He's the heart of the ball club. He demands and expects to play every single day, all 162. He usually plays about 155. He is a leader. Um, I watched this man literally put this White Sox team on his back for the last, I want to say, close to a decade, but it's been definitely 5 or 6 years. He's been the man in Chicago. He's been the captain of the ship. So to have him in Houston, I forgot Ozzy was hurt, man. They got a squad. See, they definitely don't even, they're not going to miss him. They need to do something about Marcell Ozuna. I mean, he could probably get his pop back, but I just feel like he's been too much of a distraction and he hasn't really been producing much. I think they should trade him, get somebody else in that DH spot. But I mean, you got Acuna, Michael Harris, Austin Riley, Matt Olson, Ozzy Albiez. That boy Ozzy is a beast. Reading his name is different from hearing it. Eddie Rosario, Visham Braun. I mean, this lineup is gonna hit 1 through 9. There's no doubt about it. This lineup's definitely putting up something. And then pitching wise, I mean, I'm gonna start from the back. You got Mike Soroka, definitely a quality fifth starter. Spencer Strider, the young buck who talks that stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he's a little overrated, but he's a good kid, man. Definitely don't hate on him. Maybe that's the Mets fan in me talking, but Spencer Strider is definitely a monster. Then you got Charlie Morton, the always productive, underrated Charlie Morton, and then Kyle Wright and Max Fried. Um, Two guys kind of fighting for the A spot. I mean, Fried's got it on paper, but Kyle Wright is nothing to shake a stick at. Houston, Houston lost Verlander, right? It don't matter. They got so many young pitchers in this Houston ball club. Uh, I think France. I think Lance McCullers is live to win the Cy Young this year. I said that about 2 months ago on this show, maybe a month ago. Lance McCullers is my Cy Young pick for the American League. Yeah, Houston's wild up, man. They're ready to reign. That's their hashtag this year. Ready to reign. Dynasty, man. People don't want to call this team a dynasty because they only got 2 rings in the last 5 years. But they've had the most postseason success um, the last 5 years. Been to the World Series, what, 4 times? I know they only won twice, but man, that's longevity, bro. Really, it's been 6 years, huh? 6 years, 4 appearances, 2 rings, most wins. Stuff of a legend. Framber Valdez stepping into the ace spot on paper. I think Lance McCullers will have that spot by June. Christian Javier, my dog. And then you got Louis Garcia and Jose Uruguay. 2 guys who are definitely above average pitching. Um, I think that the Astros are going to look a little different. Their bullpen is still stacked, stocked, and ready. They still got the best bullpen in the league, I believe. But they got better hitting. I think instead of winning games 4-3, 3-1 like they were last season, I think the Houston Astros are going to be an offensive powerhouse this season. I think they're going to be winning games 7-1, 7-5. I mean, I just said earlier with the I don't know, man. I hate the base. I hate these rule changes, bro. It's literally we about to be looking at video game stuff, man. 15-13 on a regular. Uh, I think it sucks. But you got Jose Altuve, of course, Michael Brantley, Alex Bregman, Jordan Alvarez, Kyle Tucker, Jeremy Pena, who let's see how he bounces back from his World Series MVP, um, which I call, by the way. You're welcome. Martin Maldonado, Chas McCormick, and then Jose Abreu in the middle of this lineup. I mean, all Jose Abreu does is get RBIs, hit bombs. I'm geeked up, man. I think Houston's live to go back to back. I definitely think they should be the betting favorite for the World Series. Scratch that off. Yeah, man. I thought I was gonna be talking like 3 topics a day, but I get on these rants, I guess, and one topic lasts 12 minutes. You're listening to Captain by a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dives, going live. Um, I didn't really get a chance to break down a Super Tuesday. Nothing big really happened. I mean, Michigan State, my real favorite team, slapped Indiana's trash ass all on the floor. Michigan State winning that game easily, man. Michigan State winning by 15. Villanova with the upset over Xavier, the 1 point of victory. Game going down to the wire. Xavier was up 3-5 most of the game, and Villanova came through in the end. Baylor with a heart wrenching loss. Woo! Right when I say Baylor is the hottest, most cohesive team in the country for a week straight, that they lose 2 straight, losing to Kansas and Kansas State. Losing by 10 last night, oogly boogly. Tennessee also losing 2 straight, losing to Kentucky on Saturday in oogly fashion, and then losing last night by 5 to Texas A&M. Miami with the 6-point victory on the road over Virginia Tech. I gave out the under on that game yesterday. I said it would be around 145. Ended at 146. Under was 153. Sometimes when you're right, you're right. Pittsburgh still under the radar and dominating. Another win they have against Georgia Tech. Mizzou barely beating Mississippi State. A rich what? A Richmond. Toledo pushing their win streak to Lord knows how much. It might be 17 or 18 by now. Blowing Akron out. 21-point victory for the Toledo Tornadoes. I don't know if that's the name, but sounds good. Toledo. Um, Marquetta, keeping my hopes and dreams alive. Now I'm mad I didn't bet them +6 last night, like I almost did. I told y'all that was the Stanley. However, I also told y'all, I'm just gonna stay away because I have them live to win the Big East at +2,000. So, nah, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna give you the crazy talk. But Marquette pulling out the 2-point victory over Creighton on the road. Marquette, Shaka Smart, salute and hats off to ya. Now you got a 2-point with Xavier losing and y'all beating Creighton. Y'all have a 2-game lead on the Big East. Couldn't be more happy, geeked up, wide up. What's the words that these kids use? Liddy. Couldn't be more. You still got Providence right there. Well, yeah, 14-3 for Marquette. Providence, 12-4. Man, it's beautiful to see. Providence has a tough game tonight. Hopefully, UConn can get that job done. Even though, honestly, let me see. I think I wrote them down to help me keep them organized. I might have threw that thing away, dog. Too many papers on my desk. I guess I can just go look at my thing real quick. I guess it don't even matter, bro. I got Providence and Marquette, so I really don't even care. But I am going to root for UConn. I want Marquette to win. I got Marquette at longer odds. I got so many futures in this bet slip. It's going to take me a minute. I can't believe after 12-1, I put 3 or 4 futures on LSU just for them to lose every game since. Oh yeah, Marquette is +2,000 to win the conference. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought I had his opposite. But I got Marquette +2,000. I got Providence +3,500. So let's go Providence, baby. Providence needs to win tonight. And then there'll be a half a game behind them. Ooh, if Providence can get to 13-4, I don't know. I'm geeked up, man. Providence and Marquette are the 2 teams I called to win this tournament. They don't play again, so Marquette and Providence. If Providence can beat UConn tonight, I mean they still got to play Xavier next Wednesday, and end the season against Seton Hall. But honestly, man, if they can beat UConn tonight, the Xavier game is really, I mean, they got Georgetown, Xavier, Seton Hall, and then tonight against UConn. I don't know, man. I'm geeked up about this Big East season. Because when I called this, UConn was like -250, and Xavier was like +800. Creighton was like +45,000 million. I didn't touch them, but I took Marquette and Providence +2,000, +3,500. And so to be down now, 3 games left for Marquette, who honestly, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I hate to do this, knock on some wood. Marquette plays DePaul, Butler, and St. John's to end the season. 2 of those games being at home. I don't see Marquette losing one of these games, man. They just got through their gauntlet of UConn, who beat them by 15, and then they just played Xavier and Creighton back to back. Beat Xavier by 1, beat Creighton by 2. That stretch right there, that week, last Wednesday and yesterday, I'm sorry, I'm geeked up, man. That's the stretch that wins, baby. That's a stretch of champions. But let me get back to whatever the heck I was even talking about. What was I talking about? Oh, I was breaking down yesterday and just got crazy on a Marquette rant, huh? Yeehaw! Iowa State, glad I did not bet them like I almost did. It got mollywopped, 18-point a loss. Shouldn't be too many more games to talk about. That's about it. San Diego State, 19-point victory. Um, yeah. Let me get to tonight. My bad, man. Wave of emotions. Life's crazy. You don't know the half of it. I always be like, oh yeah, we definitely going under 30 today because we at 17 and I'm almost done. I look up, we at 40 already. I just broke down this Providence UConn game tonight. UConn 7.5 point favorites. I will be rooting my tail off for Providence. Not gonna put a bet on it, although 7.5 is a pretty big number right here for UConn at home. However, I'm staying away from it. Like I said, I only have one bet tonight. I might talk myself into one more of these, and it might be this one. Syracuse, my Orangemen, +4 on the road, taking on Clemson. This is another game where I'm just gonna be rooting my tail off. Um, Syracuse, man, they need this win. They need it. They need some strong wins. They need to buckle down, finish strong. Uh, Taking on Clemson tonight, a tough team at home. And then you got Tulane, the Green Wave, who are kind of, I think they should be in the tournament regardless. But they're kind of on that bubble where nobody's talking about them. They're not in any projections to be in the tournament. They'd have to win the conference championship to get in the tournament, which kind of sucks because they're doing fantastic things. Man, my bad. I'm sure Ron Hunter. I always say Harper. It's Hunter. Um, Thought when he came to Tulane, he'd have better chances to getting in the tournament than with Georgia State. But uh, yeah, man, they second behind Houston. 10-3 in conference play, 17-7 on the season. They won 5 in a row, man. We need Tulane to keep this game close and then win the rest of their games and go on a deep run in this tournament, man. We need some other teams to put some respect on their name. So as much as I want to bet Tulane +14, Houston they don't have trouble covering, but I don't know. They'll be up 23, and the next thing you know, it's a 11-point game. I'm like, bro, just finish strong. There's 2 minutes left. You let them come back. I had 15 in the hook. You won by 15. He was up 25, bro. Like, damn. Houston laying 14, taking on Tulane. Give me Tulane to keep it close, +14. I'm not going to bet it, but I'm going to be rooting for it. And then you got Wake Forest, North Carolina State. This number is pretty good to me, -5.5 for the home team, North Carolina State. I will also stay away from this one, but I will lean North Carolina State. Man, I want to bet this Tulane and this Syracuse bad now. Probably will. At least bet one of them. But which one? I really don't know, man. Um, I want to bet both of them. You know what I really want to bet, but I wasn't gonna tell y'all about this. I know y'all gonna call me crazy. I think that was it. Providence. No, it's not Providence. Some money line that's plus 750. Oh yeah, I think it's Tulane's money line. I'm not betting that. Plus 750 though. I looked at it for a second. But I thought there's no way Houston loses. They might not cover. You know? Man, there's so many games I can't even find games. I'll be twisted so days I can't. I guess if I only got one bet, it's the best bet, right? So I guess I need. Oh, Syracuse just moved to +5. They're gonna talk me into it live on air. My Orangeman. Make it juicy. Parlay it with the over. I'm joking, people. We don't do parlays over here. Oh man, Virginia -8. I need somebody, anybody, hit me with the horn. Franklin, Earl, the Beard, Winterton. I will say two things before I give you this bet. Syracuse moved to +5. Tulane moved to +15. So I think I'm jumping on both of those. Like I'm from the Poconos. Wake Forest also jumped to +6. Still like North Carolina State. Still my lean. However, I am about to bet this Syracuse +5 and this Tulane +15. But the best bet of the day, provided by Franklin Earl Beard Winterton, sponsored by your mother. Ding! Give me Virginia -8.5. It just moved down to -8, as I said out loud, giving away the best bet of the day. However, nobody knew it. Or did you? Virginia -8.5 on the road taking on Boston College. As I said, you can get them at -8. I got them -8.5. Virginia defense elite, offense above average. Give me Virginia to win this game handedly. And by handedly, they're winning by more than 8. They're covering. Best bet of the day, Franklin Earl, the Beard Winterton. So we're gonna do Virginia -8. Best bet of the day. And then we're gonna do Orange +5, Tulane +15. And we're gonna root for Providence, because I got the futures on them to win the Big East. I'd rather them than Marquette, but I'd be just as happy. I think Marquette's winning out, and I'm actually a little too excited right now if I get this Marquette ticket. You're listening to Captain by a Hook with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dives, going live. I honestly cannot wait to watch these games now. Wish they had some games starting at like 10 in the morning, like it was Saturday. Thank you guys for your support. Like and subscribe. If you haven't noticed, I did 2 shorts. Supposed to be like 8 or 9 shorts. I got two. They coming. I'm learning how to do it myself, so I ain't gotta wait on this cat. But he's doing a fabulous job with the ones he is doing. I appreciate him. Um, man, thank y'all. Big things coming. Appreciate y'all staying with me. I think this is episode 73. Cannot wait till we're at 773. This show is gonna be here for a while, people. So, again, if you enjoy it, support it. Thanks for the support. Follow me on Twitter. Holla at me. I'll holla back. It's Captain by a Hook with the red beard. Please take all wagers at your own risk, and please, please gamble responsibly. Dives.